Okay, on today's lesson, we're going to talk about the equations and the graphs of a horizontal or vertical line. Now let's start with y equals mx plus b. You know, slope-intercept form. When you're looking at this, you always got to remember that the m is the slope, and then of course the b over there is going to be the y-intercept. So let's do an example where we said the slope is 0. Remember, 0 is what gets you a horizontal line, flat line. So let's say the slope is 0, and I don't care what the y-intercept is, make it 5. So y equals mx plus b will be y equals 0x plus 5. You see, when you got a 0x, nobody's mentioned 0x, nobody writes 0x. So you can just cross that out, get rid of the x piece altogether, and you just get y equals 5. Every horizontal line will look like this. It's like it has an invisible 0x in there, but nobody writes 0x. So let's look at another example. What is the equation of a line where the slope is 0, but the y-intercept is -3? So every time you know the slope is 0, it's just going to be y equals -3. And what's the graph of that look like? Horizontal line that crosses through the y-axis at -3. Let's try it again. Let's clear this. Let's try it again. What is the graph of y equals 4? So the slope must be 0. Second, it has a y-intercept, the 4. This is going to be a flat line, and it's going to cross through the y-axis at 4. Anytime you have an equation that looks like y equals a number, y equals 5, y equals -3, y equals 4, those are flat lines every time. All right, review real quick. Let's go back. Y equals mx plus b, and we said the slope is 5/3, and then the b, or the y-intercept, is -4. Start with the y-intercept -4, crosses through here, and then it goes up 5, and it goes right 3. Y equals 5/3 x minus 4.
Now that we know that equations like y equals 3 and y equals -2 give you horizontal or flat lines, wouldn't it make sense that equations with x equals 5, x equals -4 give you vertical lines? That makes sense, right? Remember, vertical means an undefined slope. So let's take a look at an example. X equals 5. It's going to be a vertical line. Where does it cross the y-axis? But it makes a vertical line. It doesn't even cross the y-axis, so there's no y-intercept. So x equals -4. Same thing, vertical line with an undefined slope. So in summary, if it says y equals, it looks like this, horizontal, slope of 0. If it says x equals, it looks like this, vertical line, undefined slope.